4 matches into the 2024 season, CSUN women's tennis is off to the races. The Matadors have a promising core ready to make a deep push. Their 3-1 start shows they picked up right where they left off with their 17-7 record last year. The Matadors shut out conference opponent UC Riverside 7-0 in a match that was much closer than the score makes it seem. They then defeated San Francisco 6-1 and Santa Clara 5-2 before losing to San Jose State 4-1. The Matadors are undefeated in doubles play, and until they play the Spartans, had lost only 3 singles matches.
I think it's a very resilient team. At least that they showed from last year that's the kind of kids they are. That they're really tough kids and young ladies. But they're tough and they're resilient and they work hard and they stick to it. They may get frustrated. They may have moments where it's not. They lose their confidence. But in the big picture, they keep fighting and there's a lot of support from their teammates as well.
They collapsed against San Jose State, losing 4 singles matches while the other 2 remained unfinished. In doubles, CSUN's number 1 and 2 teams are 3-0. Sasha Turchak and Yulia Shatelna continue to work their magic after going 14-8 last year, while Victoria Santibáñez Luna and Cindy Ung found their rhythm quickly and defeated their first 2 opponents 6-1. In singles, sophomore Emma Moratalla Sanz hasn't skipped a beat after going 14-7 last year. She won her first 3 matches, while her 4th remained unfinished. Though she came out on top, she had to grind out each victory, as her opponents won at least 3 games in all but 1 set. Against UC Riverside, she lost the first set 6-3, but won the next one 6-4 to force a tiebreaker, which she also won 6-4.
I didn't start very well. I have so many opportunities, but I didn't finish my shots, and I didn't trash my game at all. I was a little bit tight because it was our first match. But at the end, I know that if I was growing up during the whole match, I know I will change the score and I will win it. So I keep fighting and I trust my game.
The Matadors welcomed 5 new players to the team this season. Their 16-player depth gives them tremendous flexibility against each opponent they face.
It's not everybody's time right now, but each year as people graduate, it becomes this base is so big, but it's also very talented. I mean, you have people who are not in the lineup that can really play.
It was, however, Nicole West's time.
She's one of those that she was in a group, and then she said, without saying it, her play said, "I'm leaving that group and going into another stratosphere of my level."
The Santa Monica College transfer made her singles debut in the first match of the season against Riverside. Though her opponent was nursing an injury, West ousted her in 2 sets, giving up only 1 game total.
Yeah, today was a weird match because of her injury. So it was a nice way to get started, but yeah, for sure, just staying focused. And I went I dropped focus a little bit in the second set and went 1-1, but then was able to quickly get it back.
Since that match, she won her next 2 as well, though the second set in each went to an extra game. Against San Jose State, she lost 6-1 in both sets. Freshman Elena Goodman also made her debut. She played in doubles in all but the first game and hasn't played singles yet. She and her partner, Angela Ho, held their opponents to no more than 2 games won as they snatched a pair of victories. Against San Jose State, their match remained unfinished at a 4-4 tie. With Goodman, West, and the other 3 newcomers, the Matadors are ready to make an imprint on the conference as they look to build on last year's run to the Big West Tournament semifinals.